Okay, I think I'm recording. Let's see. So this is my final project for Flatiron School. This is React Redux project. And I incorporated the Rails backend and built the API. And this is what it looks like on the actual Atom text builder. The project itself. And on here we have, I built the backend first, which included, you had to put it in an API folder in V1 to get it to work properly the way that I wanted it to. And this has the controllers here, the characters, sessions, stories, and users. And then my models are application, story, and user. And then I have some serializers, which include story and user and no views. And then I added the client to the same repository for the front end with React Redux. And the actions include current user, login, my stories, sign up form, and story form. The components include edit story form wrapper, home, login, logout, main component, my stories, nav bar, new story, form wrapper, sign up, story brief, and story form. And then my reducers include current user, login form, my stories, sign up form, story form, and users. And then my store is here for Redux. And then I also have my app Java script, my test index JavaScript, service worker, store I already showed you, and then we have our CSS. Home is the main one, index, and app. The database is here. I created some seeds at the beginning to create a little bit of a database with some story that we could test in. Let's see if there's anything else important down here. Our initializers, our roots are here. They're very simple. I try to keep them as simple as possible for this project. I try to keep the backend as simple as possible. Okay, so now I can actually show you what the project looks like. I have two things running here. All right, so I have a local 3000 running under the Rails server, so that it has the backend running, and it's under API-V1, and then this is the users. And then I have a local 30,001 running as well with the MP start to show the front end. So when you click on home, it doesn't do anything. I didn't create anything special for the home page here. It just has the picture and the nav bar. I'm logged in, so I'm gonna log out. This is what the home page looks like when you're logged out or logged in. Logged out. You can either log in, it says this app is meant for novice or professional writers to brainstorm, outline ideas for new stories that can become short stories, plays, teleplays, screenplays, or novels. Basically for any writer, it's a prompt app. So you can create the background ideas and then you can take it from there and write a story. It's just a fun exercise to do as a writer. I write plays myself, and I like apps like this. I found a couple on my iPad. I've never seen one on an app that I can find on the computer. So I kind of like this. I write on my laptop, so it's fun to actually have something like this. I'm gonna go ahead, you can sign up for a new one, but I'm gonna log in and show you under somebody who I've already created. This is my husband's name. Log in. And you can see that he's created some stories already. If you click on my stories, There's 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and you can click on them and see that it shows the setting, the epoch, which is the time period, inciting incident, characters, character histories, or I call them given circumstances, but I think I changed it to histories here. Synopsis of the story, and then the special notes are like what kind of set you would like to have. I put, or you can put whatever special notes you want. If you create a new story, this is what it looks like, and it tells you to fill in. There's a form, you know, to create a new story. The title, the synopsis, the epoch, which is the time period, inciting incident, which is what gets the story going, what happens to make it take off. The setting, where it's taking place, characters, the character's history, and the notes. So we can create one here so you can see. Let's say the title is Baby Bell. Before we create the synopsis, I'd like to say the time period. I'll say 2020, winter. Inciting incident. It begins to snow, and Phelan has lost his favorite bell. Let's say a winter cabin in the woods. Characters are Phelan and Veronica. See, Phelan is 8 years old and lives with his mom. Veronica, who is 35 and recently lost her husband to a tragedy. Synopsis. Phelan and Veronica takes Phelan on a trip to spend time alone and heal from their loss. He finds a magic bell and the trip brings many magical moments for the both of them. Okay, minimal set. Okay, so let's see, create story, and then that is our story. And it shows up here, and it shows everything we just typed in. The epoch, which is the time period, the setting, winter cabin in the woods, inciting incident, begins to snow, and Phelan has lost his favorite bell. Characters, Phelan and Veronica, character histories, Phelan is 8 years old, lives with mom, Veronica, blah, blah. It's everything we just typed in. Okay, so that's basically what the project does. And then you can log out, you can log back in as a different person, you can sign up here. This is where you would sign up for a news page for yourself. And that's it. So thank you very much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. You can just figure out how to stop.